What is marketing? This module will show you a clear difference between marketing and sales. Let's see if you've picked up the basics of what marketing is and what selling is from Module 1. To some of you, this may seem obvious, but it's interesting that when we run this course with groups, we ask them to write down what they think the two areas actually are. And guess what? Well over half of our course delegates get it wrong. It's not meant to test you, but getting this right is important for you to ensure you add great ideas into a plan that works for you. Before we start, get a pen and paper and write down what you think marketing means. Pause the course and simply write it down. Keep it in view as we move on. What did you write down? There are many definitions, but perhaps the best has been taken from the Institute of Sales and Marketing, which is getting the right product in the right place, with the right price, and at the right time, with the right level of communication. We're now going to look at this vital discipline of marketing in more detail. To really understand marketing, we're going to look at what this means in the hospitality and leisure sectors, and we're confident it will help businesses just like yours. Here is a marketing example applied to a hospitality or leisure business. Getting the right products. The skill is motivating potential new and existing customers to buy your product or service. This could be time-focused menus, for example, afternoon tea, function rooms, themed activity, or even specific days of the week that need customer growth. Products to the right people. This is something you'll see and hear many times throughout this course. Knowing your own customer base and understanding the type of customer you want. It's vital that you examine your database postcodes and even think of putting up a local map of your area showing hotspots of your customers. CACI are a specialist data company with expert knowledge of consumers and geographical areas, supported by a wide range of purpose-built catchment models, consumer segmentation, and demographic data. With information on potential customers or guests, both location and buying habits, you can develop products that will attract them. Marketing at the right place. What are your customers' expectations and preferences about where, when, how, and how often they purchase products or services like yours? If, for example, you're developing a breakfast offer, it might be that there is potential from traditional white van users or trades, plumbers, painters, decorators. If there is, it must be tailored to suit them and supported by the right message. Right price. In terms of at the right price, there is no single answer that is the right price. Price is all about value for money and will vary by product and customer. If your customers think and feel their experience is good value, they'll return. And of course, if they feel it's not, they won't come back. Right level of communication. This requires you to think about where your customer is likely to see your product advertised. There are so many different options here, for example, emails, online, and so on. Many customers have a mini questionnaire asking for customer preferences on how they'd like to be informed about their business offers and events. Think about an incentive you can offer a prospective customer to obtain some personal information, like their full name, date of birth, address, postcode, email address, and phone number. It doesn't have to be high value, but will get a response. It may be an obvious one, but the most valuable responses will be for events around customer birthdays. What if you're contacting employers? Company switchboard operators can tell you when functions are held and generally how successful they are. Customers and guests are much more likely to respond if they're in a good mood to go out. So calendar dates like Valentine's Day, Easter, summer events, Halloween, bonfire night, and December or Christmas are key times to communicate with customers. However, do be mindful of the GDPR rules when collecting and storing data. What reasons are you giving to your customers to visit? Other than your core business, there are lots of other opportunities to develop new sales by offering customers more reasons to visit you. These opportunities will vary from business to business. However, we've segmented some different sales opportunities that you could use in your business to drive sales. What are your sales opportunities? Could you grow party or group sales by contacting local firms and organisations? Could your business become known as the place locally for great celebration packages for birthdays or anniversaries? There could even be other types of celebrations. A pub business located next door to a bridal shop told us recently how they had developed a "she said yes to the dress" product. This included afternoon tea and champagne, along with some novelty wedding decorations. They then advertised this in the bridal shop. Brides-to-be, their friends and relatives, would then celebrate the purchase of the bride's dress in the pub next door. The operator told us that this activity alone delivered, on average, £500 per week in additional sales. Who knew buying a wedding dress had become such an event? So, who buys? Each product you sell will have a specific market and probably a different customer. For example, breakfast customers will differ to function room party groups, and again will be different to afternoon tea customers. We've shown here just some examples of types of customer or guests that you could target for differing products. Here we see different customer sectors and key purchasers for the different time slots. As you can see, there are lots of examples. Maybe not all will suit your business, so just pick out the ones you need or think will work for you. You can use this as a starting point. Think about your own business and customers and what potential you have, maybe right next door. We now know that marketing is about getting the right product to the right people at the right place and the right price with the right level of communication. Remember our example. The right product. It could be a new breakfast menu for your business that targets a revenue stream earlier in the day. Reaching the right people is important. Understanding who are the right people at the right time from morning to night. Where are they located? Find where they work or live. It will help if you can put these customers into different groups. Targeting groups of similar customers can be highly effective. Are there existing groups or clubs with potential customers near to your business? Make sure your business is geared for handling party groups effectively. Have you got a function room for meetings? Are you planning on charging the right price for the group's party bookers? Think about what will attract them. Is it quality, type of menu, or price? Check out your local competitors. What are they offering and what are their deals? Do you have the right level of communication for your prospective groups? And are the right people going to see your message? We've now defined marketing and shown it is vital to understand the dynamics of your business. However, it doesn't stop there. Everything you do has to have a financial payback. It's all about generating profitable sales.